Assalamualaikum. Hello everyone, how are you? And welcome back to this channel. Today I want to show you how to crochet this beautiful knot bag. This bag has large handle and has two buckle straps. The stitches I used for making this project are so easy to follow and is suitable for beginners. Well everyone, now let's get started. The materials I use for making these projects are two different colors of polyester yarns, a 2mm crochet hook from Tulip, a button, a stitch marker, the pastry needle, and a pair of scissors. This is the bottom part of this knot bag. It is made of 60 chains plus 1 and 29 rows of reversible single crochet. There are 4 corner stitches on this bottom part which need to be filled with 2 single crochet. Let me show them to you. This is the first one. This is the second one. This is the third one. This last single crochet is the 4th corner stitch. When you are here, you need to fill it with 2 single crochets. Before I continue the work, I would like to put a stitch mark on the top of it. Now I will make one more round of single crochet in which I will put 1 single crochet in each of the normal stitches and 2 single crochet in each of the corner stitches. This is the first corner stitch. 2 single crochet. This is the first one. And this is the second one. Then make 1 single crochet in each of the next stitches, except in each of the next corner stitches. This is the 4th or the last corner stitch. I'll take off the stitch marker, then I'll put 2 single crochets in this last stitch. After this, I will directly start the main pattern in the next 1 stitch. This main pattern is made of 1 single crochet and 1 double crochet in a same stitch. This is 1 single crochet followed by 1 double crochet in a same stitch. I will put a stitch marker on the top of the first single crochet to mark the beginning point. Then I will continue the main pattern, skip 1 stitch, make 1 single crochet and 1 double crochet in this same stitch. Skip the next 1 stitch and make 1 single crochet and 1 double crochet in the next stitch. 1 single crochet, 1 double crochet. Repeat again, skip this stitch, then go to the next 1 stitch and make 1 single crochet and 1 double crochet in the same stitch. Repeat again, skip this stitch and go to the next one stitch, make 1 single crochet and 1 double crochet in the next one stitch. Repeat this pattern to complete this first round. I'm at the end of the first round, and this one is the last pair of the main pattern. There are 2 last stitches left here. I will skip them to make the main pattern spirally. Firstly, I will take off the stitch marker. Then, I will make the first pattern of the second round directly on the top of the first single crochet of the first round. This is the first single crochet of the second round, and this is the first double crochet of this second round. Then repeat the main pattern, skip 1 stitch, make 1 single crochet and 1 double crochet in the next 1 stitch. This is the first single crochet, and this one is the double crochet. Repeat again, skip 1 stitch, make 1 single crochet and 1 double crochet in the same stitch. This pair of main pattern is made on the top of the single crochet, not on the top of the double crochet. So be sure that you are making them on the top of the previous single crochet. Skip 1 stitch and repeat the main pattern, 1 single crochet and 1 double crochet in the same stitch. This is what the main pattern looks like. Repeat these patterns and use this color until you reach the height you desire. I have reached the height I desire for these yarns. Now I will use another yarn to complete this project. I'm repeating the main pattern now. 1 single crochet and 1 double crochet in the same stitch. This is the first main pattern of the second yarn I use for making this project. Just like before, skip 1 stitch and make 1 single crochet and 1 double crochet in the next 1 stitch. 1 single crochet and 1 double crochet in the same stitch. Repeat again, skip 1 stitch, then make one single crochet and one double crochet in the next one stitch. Then you just need to repeat this pattern spirally until you get the height you desire. I have reached the height I desire, and this is my last pair of main pattern. Well everyone, I'd like to let you know that I have put 4 stitch markers on the top of this project. These right and left stitch markers mark the position of 2 strap buckle I'm going to make. Then, these 2 middle markers mark the positions of the strap knot loop I'm going to make. This is how I determine the positions of the markers I have put on the top of the project. Now I will make one single crochet in each of the stitches until I reach the first stitch marker. I'll take off the stitch marker, then I will make one single crochet in this stitch. Then I will make 24 chains as the foundation chains of the left strap buckle. After making these 24 chains, then make one slip stitch in each of the chain stitches start from the second chains from the hook. This is the first slip stitch. This one is the last slip stitch. After making this one last slip stitch, make one single crochet in the next one stitch. Then make one single crochet in each of the next stitches until you reach the next stitch marker. I have arrived at these two stitch markers. Have a look. The distance between these two stitch markers are 16 stitches. Then I will take off this first stitch marker to make one single crochet. Then I will make 20 chains. I will skip 16 stitches. I'll take off this stitch marker. Then I will make one single crochet in a stitch where I put a stitch marker. After this, I will make one single crochet in each of the next stitches until I reach the next stitch marker. I'll take off this stitch marker and I will make one single crochet in this stitch. Then I will make 15 chain plus 16. Firstly, I'm gonna make 15 chain. Then I will put a stitch marker on the 5th chains. After that, I will make 16 more chain. Okay, done. The total amount of chains are 31. After that, I'll make slip stitch start from the stitch where I put a stitch marker. I'll take off the stitch marker to make the first slip stitch. Then I will make one slip stitch in each of the chain stitches. This is the first slip stitch. This one is the second slip stitch. I will make one slip stitch in each of the chain stitches. This one is the last slip stitch. After making this last one, I will make one single crochet in each of the next stitches. I will make one single crochet in each of the next stitches until I reach the next buckle strap. My hand positions now is getting closer to another buckle straps. So before I continue to work on the buckle straps, I will make one decrease single crochet through these two stitches. This first one and this one, decrease single crochet. Then I will make one single crochet in each of the next stitches. I will make 3 single crochet in this stitch. 1, 2, 3. Then I will make 1 back loop single crochet in each of the stitches. This one is the last back loop single crochet. Then make 2 single crochet in the crease through these 2 stitches. This is the first one, and this one is the second one. There are 3 loops on the hook. You'll never pull it through those 3 loops. Then make 1 single crochet in the next 1 stitch. Okay, done. After that, make 1 single crochet in each of the next stitches. Make 1 single crochet in each of these chain stitches. One single crochet in each of the next stitches. I will make 1 single crochet in each of the next stitches until I reach the next buckle strap. This one is the last single crochet. After this one, I will make 2 single crochet decrease through the next 2 stitches. This is the first one. This one is the second one. Then I will make 1 single crochet in each of the next stitches. Then I will make 3 single crochets in this middle stitch. Then I will make 1 single crochet in each of the next stitches. After this, make 2 single crochet decrease through these 2 stitches. This is the first one. This one is the second one. There are 3 loops on the hook, you'll never pull it through these 3 loops. After this, I will make 1 single crochet in each of the next stitches until I reach the next buckle strap. Make 1 normal single crochet here, then make 2 single crochet decrease through these 2 stitches. This is the first one. This one is the second one. Then make 1 single crochet in each of the next stitches. Then when you are here, look at these 3 stitches. There are 2 stitches before the middle point. Make 2 single crochet in this stitch, followed by 1 single crochet in the next 1 stitch, then 2 single crochet in the next 1 stitch. After that, make 1 single crochet in the next 1 stitch, followed by 2 single crochet in the next 1 stitch. Then I will make 1 single crochet in each of the next stitches, 2 single crochet decrease at the beginning of the strap, 1 single crochet in each of the next stitches including on the strap knot loop, 1 single crochet in each of these next stitches until I reach the buckle strap. This is the second stitch from the middle point where I will start the single crochet decrease. So I will put a stitch marker on it. I will make 1 single crochet in this stitch, 1 single crochet, and another 1 single crochet. Then I will take off this stitch marker. I'll start to make single crochet decrease in this next 1 stitch. I'll make 2 single crochet in 1 stitch, followed by 1 single crochet in the next 1 stitch, 2 single crochet in the next 1 stitch, back to 1 single crochet in the next 1 stitch, 2 single crochet in the next 1 stitch. This is the last round of this project. Then I will make 1 single crochet in each of the stitches until I reach the beginning point. This one is the last single crochet. Its position is on the top of the beginning point. Let me show you. This is the beginning point. So I will end this project by cutting the yarn. I will hide this yarn tail using a crochet hook. You can hide it using the best way needle if you want. I will sew on the button on the left straps, and this is how to lock these 2 straps together. Finally, I will attach the handle of this bag. Okay, this is what it looks like. Well everyone, this is the final look of this beautiful knot bag. I hope you like this pattern. Thank you so much for watching this video. See you again on the next video. Have a good day and happy crochet!